Why do middle-class women often look like they are trying too hard, while the ones who actually have money remain invisible? The answer lies in 17 inches of structured fabric. And no, it is not what you are thinking. I was at a work event, new dress, expensive shoes, designer handbag. I was feeling powerful. Then she walked in. Jeans, white blouse, a beige blazer that looked sculpted to her body, simple tied-back hair, a long necklace, nothing else. In 5 minutes, everyone was gravitating around her. I was invisible. She was magnetic. That night changed everything for me. I am Carol. And if you are tired of the closet full of clothes and nothing to wear, if you want to stop looking like you are trying too hard and start looking effortlessly sophisticated, then you need the next few minutes of your life. But first, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, leave a like, because it is time for you to stand out without needing to show off. Stay until the end. I will give you the exact formula elite women use before they even open their mouths. Ready? Let us begin. The 17-inch secret. You know that woman who does not say a word, but everyone can tell she is important? It is the cut of her white blazer. It commands the room for her. That is right. A blazer. White. Structured. You thought it was complicated? You were wrong. The white blazer is the reset button that separates women who understand elegance from women who collect expensive clothes without purpose. It is the difference between making an impression and silently creating envy. Let me prove it to you. The untold story. 1977. Annie Hall wins the Oscar. But it is not the script that changes women's fashion. It is the wardrobe. Diane Keaton, the lead actress, showed up on set wearing her own clothes, oversized men's blazers, vests, ties, because she hated dresses. Director Woody Allen kept it. The result? A cultural movement was born from that so-called mistake. Women all over the world raided their husbands' closets. So, sometimes, what looks like a mistake is actually the best decision of your life. But wait, before you grab your husband's blazer, know this. There is science behind it. Why white? Why now? The white blazer is taking over international street style with a completely new energy. It is no longer that stiff 80s version that makes you look like a real estate agent. The modern version shows up in structured tailoring, oversized cuts, even soft linen, combined with jeans, midi skirts, vests. The fashion girls figured it out. This piece is literally a reset button. White reflects light. It brightens your face. It is clean, sophisticated, but it is not as severe as black. White says, I know exactly what I am doing without shouting. That is silent confidence. And that is what separates women who try to attract attention from women who naturally receive it. Do you want attention or do you want respect? Think about it. The 3 micro habits elite women master. Now I am going to give you 3 silent moves that will transform your wardrobe today. Take notes. Micro habit number 1, the contrast test. Simple printed dress, $30 on sale. Basic flat sandals, a common outfit. But wait, you throw a white blazer over it, roll up the sleeves with a relaxed touch. Suddenly, it is not the same outfit anymore. You created contrast, structure, sophistication. It is like taking an ordinary painting and placing it in a museum frame. Denim shorts and a tank top? Add a white blazer and white sneakers. You are no longer going to the supermarket. You are going to brunch at the upscale place. Jeans, white t-shirt, loafers. With a white blazer, you are ready for a business meeting or to meet that friend who always makes you feel underdressed. Not anymore. Micro habit number 2, the vest rule. Carol, I live in a hot place. A blazer is impractical. Perfect. Replace it with a white tailored vest. Same structure, same visual impact, 0 oven effect. The key is not the long sleeve. It is the structured tailoring, the perfect cut, the fit that says, this piece was intentional, not random. At the 2025 Met Gala, with a tailoring theme, Coco Jones appeared in a white blazer with embroidered floral appliques that flowed into a floor-length train. She proved that tailoring is not boring, it is art. Zendaya arrived in a 3-piece white Louis Vuitton tuxedo, complete with vest, silk tie, felt hat, and flared trousers, channeling Bianca Jagger from the 1970s. When Zendaya chooses white tailoring for the most important fashion event in the world, you know we are talking about a trend that transcends generations. Micro habit number 3, the long necklace. Here is what most people ignore. The blazer alone is already powerful, but if you want to step into the level of women everyone quietly envies, add a long necklace. Simple, It can have a pendant at the end or not, long and understated. This combination, impeccable white tailored blazer plus long necklace, is a mathematical formula for elegance. Why? The long necklace creates a vertical line. It elongates your silhouette. It adds a point of interest without competing with the blazer's structure. It says, "I thought about this look," without making it seem like you tried too hard. It is the final touch that transforms well-dressed into unforgettable. You thought you needed a lot? Think again. The women who truly understand style do not have gigantic closets. They know how to use strategic pieces. They invest in a few excellent items. They multiply them into dozens of different looks. A high-quality white blazer is not an expense. It is an investment that pays off every single week. While everyone is chasing sales, true elegance invests in silence. What rich women know that you do not? You know those women who walk into any room and are treated differently? It is not luck, it is knowledge. They have learned the codes visual, behavioral, social that communicate status, refinement, and sophistication. Let me show you something. That is exactly what I teach in Look Rich Without Spending Much. It is not about pretending to be someone you are not. It is about mastering the visual language that opens doors. That makes people respect you before you even speak. That transforms the way you are seen and treated in the world. In the course, you learn which pieces to buy, how to wear them, how to combine them, how to create that "she has something special" effect that wealthy women naturally exude. Next time you walk into a room, you will wear that white blazer and feel the space adjust around you. People will look for you. They will listen more attentively. They will treat you with more respect. This is not an illusion. It is the result of knowing how to play the game. And look, it is at a promotional price right now. If you are tired of being just another face in the crowd, this is your moment. The link is in the description. Let me tell you something you probably did not know. 1966. Yves Saint Laurent introduces Le Smoking, an all-black women's tuxedo made from a wool fabric called grain de poudre. The piece was so scandalous that a New York socialite was turned away from a restaurant for wearing it. They say she removed the pants and wore just the blazer, like a mini dress. Meanwhile, decades later, here we are, still discovering the power of these pieces. Tailoring began in the 1920s when Coco Chanel brought masculine garments into the feminine wardrobe. It evolved in the 60s and 70s when women entered the workforce in force and needed clothing that reflected their new posture: professional, confident, determined. Female tailoring became a symbol of power and style. It still is today. But here is the truth no one tells you. People judge you in the first 7 seconds of visual contact. Before you speak, before you show your brilliant personality, before you demonstrate your intelligence, they have already formed an opinion about you, based purely on your appearance. Unfair? Perhaps. Reality? Absolutely. The question is, what do you want those 7 seconds to communicate? She does not care about appearances? She does not know how to dress? She is trying too hard? Or do you want them to say, she is sophisticated, she has style, she understands elegance? A high-quality white blazer automatically places you in that last category. It is instant visual communication of refinement. And when you pair it with that long necklace, you are adding layers of sophistication most people do not even realize exist. Let me give you some concrete examples. Important Zoom meeting? Pajamas from the waist down. Impeccable white blazer from the waist up. No one has to know. Job interview? The blazer communicates professionalism before the first question. Date night? White blazer with black pencil skirt and high heels. Sophisticated but sexy. Daytime wedding? White blazer over a midi dress. You will be the most elegant guest there. Lunch with your mother-in-law? White blazer saves any tense situation. Work presentation? Instant credibility. The versatility is outrageous. And when you have different long necklaces, one gold, one silver, one with an interesting pendant, you multiply your options even more. But what if I cannot invest right now? Carol, I get it. But what if I do not have the money for an expensive blazer right now? Great question. Start with tailoring made from lighter fabrics. Linen, structured cotton. It does not have to be imported Italian wool. The secret is in the cut, the fit, the finishing details. You can find excellent pieces in various price ranges if you know what to look for. When shopping for your white blazer, look for fabric that does not wrinkle easily. Wrinkled fabric fails. Invisible and well-made stitching, that saves you. Perfect shoulder alignment, that distinguishes you. High-quality buttons, details matter. Inner lining that is not made of cheap synthetic material. You will feel the difference. A cut that follows the lines of your body without squeezing. Comfort is elegance. Try the blazer on. Move your arms, sit down, see if you can move freely. A quality tailored blazer never restricts you. It hugs in the right places. It gives freedom in the others. And here is a golden tip. When you find the perfect white blazer, buy it. Do not think twice. Do not wait for a sale. Do not say, "I will come back later." Truly great tailoring pieces do not sit around. They disappear from the racks. You will spend months regretting that you did not buy it when you had the chance. The psychology behind the power. Do you know what I have realized over the years? The women who master these visual codes do not just look better than others. They feel better. There is something psychologically powerful about knowing that you are well dressed. You walk differently. You speak differently. You carry yourself differently. The world treats you with more respect. In return, you demand that respect more naturally. It is a virtuous cycle. 2 scenarios. Same store. Opposite results? Let me give you a practical example. 2 women walk into an expensive store. Both have the same budget. Woman A, jeans and a basic t-shirt. Woman B, jeans, basic t-shirt, and an impeccable white blazer with a long necklace. Guess which one the salesperson approaches first? Which one gets better service? Which one is taken more seriously? It is not fair, but it is real. And since we are playing this game called society, you might as well play with the best cards. The white blazer is one of those cards. It is a wild card that works in almost any situation. The side effect no one warns you about. There is something I need to warn you about. Once you buy your perfect white blazer and start wearing it, people will notice. You will receive comments. "Wow, you look different. You seem more sophisticated. Where did you buy that piece?" And some friends, the ones who secretly compete with you, may feel uncomfortable. Suddenly, you leveled up. They did not. That is normal. When you elevate your style, you automatically stand out. Not everyone feels comfortable when someone around them improves, but that is not your problem. Your job is to keep evolving. Keep refining your style. Keep learning the codes that separate ordinary women from unforgettable ones. Specific combinations that work. Let us be practical. White blazer plus floral midi dress equals Sunday lunch, daytime event. White blazer plus black tailored trousers equals business meeting, job interview, elegant dinner. White blazer plus distressed jeans plus white t-shirt equals mall trip, movie, coffee with friends. White blazer plus pencil skirt plus high heels equals corporate event. Important presentation, formal dinner. White blazer plus simple jumpsuit equals instant transformation. Boxy white blazer models are currently among the favorites of fashionistas, worn in all-white looks or paired with jeans and tailored shorts. This versatility is what makes the piece so valuable. You are not buying something for one occasion, you are buying it for 50 different occasions. The evolution of power in the shoulder. In the 1980s, suits with prominent shoulder pads became the uniform of power dressing, symbolizing the rise of women in the workforce and their growing influence in spaces once dominated by men. Today, the blazer has evolved. You no longer need those exaggerated shoulder pads to communicate power. Now, power lies in the clean cut, in the perfect tailoring, in the confidence to wear a classic piece in a modern way. Cost per wear, the mathematics of elegance. Do you know why wealthy women always seem impeccable? It is not because they have infinite closets, it is because they understand cost per wear. They prefer 10 exceptional pieces that they wear 100 times each, rather than 100 mediocre pieces that they wear once. The white tailored blazer is exactly that kind of investment. Each time you wear it, the cost per wear drops. In 6 months, that blazer that once seemed expensive becomes the most economical piece in your entire wardrobe. You are never overdressed. Here is a liberating truth. You are never overdressed when wearing a white blazer. Grocery store, gala dinner, it does not matter. A tailored blazer is never out of place. It elevates any environment you walk into. That is the beauty of truly classic pieces. They transcend occasions. The system that turns chaos into coherence. How many times have you looked at your closet and thought, "I have nothing to wear," even though it is full? That happens because you have pieces, but you do not have strategy. You have clothes, but you do not have a system. The white tailored blazer is the beginning of that system. It is the piece that transforms chaos into coherence. When you master this piece, you begin to understand the principles. And then everything changes. Your closet stops being a museum of impulse purchases. It becomes a strategic arsenal. My 3 blazers that are worth more than 10. Today, when I look at my closet, I have 3 impeccable tailored blazers. 1 white, 1 black, 1 gray. These 3 blazers give me more outfit options than 10 mediocre ones ever could. And I wear them constantly. They are not hanging there waiting for a special occasion. Every day is a special occasion when you know how to dress well. The rule of French women. You know those French women everyone calls effortlessly elegant? They are not elegant without effort. They studied elegance. They know the rules. And one of the rules they master perfectly, less is more, but that less must be impeccable. 1 impeccable white blazer, 1 simple long necklace, 1 well-cut pair of jeans. That is it. You do not need anything else. Back to that work event I told you about at the beginning. I became obsessed with that woman in the beige blazer. How could she look so sophisticated with so little? That was when I began seriously studying tailoring and the visual codes of truly elegant women. I discovered that real elegance is not about quantity. It is about strategic quality. It is about knowing the power of certain pieces, knowing exactly how to use them. That knowledge transformed my life, and it can transform yours. Visualize your future. Close your eyes for a second. Next week, you have an important meeting, and you open your closet. You see that impeccable white blazer hanging there. You smile. You know exactly what to do. Dark jeans, simple white blouse, the blazer, the long necklace, clean shoes. You look in the mirror, you recognize that woman. She is sophisticated. She is confident. She knows what she is doing. You arrive at the meeting. People look. Not because you are flashy, because you are flawless. Someone approaches you afterward. They want to talk. They want your opinion. They want to know more about you. This is what happens when you master the codes. Doors open. Opportunities appear. Respect comes naturally. If you truly want to master these codes, if you want to learn not just about the white blazer, but the entire system behind how wealthy women dress, the course Look Rich Without Spending Much is waiting for you. The link is in the description. Promotional pricing will not last forever. This is your chance to stop collecting clothes and start building style. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something new, if you are planning to buy your white blazer that saves every look, consider becoming a channel member, starting at only $4.99. You support the creation of more content like this. You gain access to exclusive benefits. Click the Become a Member button below, because quality content about real elegance, not fake luxury, needs to exist. And you can be part of that. Elegance is not about having a lot of money. It is about having a lot of knowledge. Now you have a piece of that knowledge. The white blazer formula, the power of the long necklace, the 3 micro habits, the system that turns chaos into coherence. Use it well, use it strategically, and most importantly, wear that white blazer with the confidence of someone who knows exactly what kind of power she is carrying on her shoulders. Literally. See you in the next video where we will continue decoding the secret codes of truly elegant women. Until then, stay sophisticated. And remember, while everyone is chasing discounts, true elegance invests in silence.